What's good, everybody? It's Rod with Pow Group. Welcome back on The Pursuit of Wealth. Today is Tuesday, April 26th. Hope you're well today. And in this video, we're going to be discussing what is worse than a Bitcoin Maxi troll. Is that even possible to have something worse than a Bitcoin Maxi? We're going to be talking about all that and more. Before we get to it, though, make sure to smash the like, subscribe to the channel, help support me, and it doesn't cost you anything. And tick the bell, you'll be notified on any future updates. I made a video probably, when was it again? 3 weeks ago. And I just want to say thank you to all the internet trolls who gave me that idea. But essentially it was, why do people compare Amazon to MJ companies and cryptocurrencies? I would highly suggest that you check that out. But essentially, if you get that question, if you ever see anybody that says, why do you compare crypto to MJ or MJ to crypto or Amazon to MJ or Amazon to crypto, send them this video. Rao Paul, a macro investor who was a former Goldman Sachs executive, the other day compared Amazon to crypto and like, oh my God, how dare he, right? He's comparing the trend of Amazon in the early days to the trend of crypto in the early days. Oh my God, it's the worst thing ever, right? Somebody put this man behind bars. It just doesn't make any sense. So this is what's worse than a Bitcoin Maxi troll. You get the comical, nonsensical, stereotypical internet troll is basically what's worse than a Bitcoin Maxi troll. Bitcoin Maxi trolls, they're all about Bitcoin. They don't want any other coin to survive. That's like saying, MySpace was the only one that was going to succeed in the social media space, or that Apple was going to be the only one that succeeded in the internet, the boom of the internet. There's going to be multiple cryptos to run them all. There's not going to be one to rule them all. There's going to be multiple for different use cases. We need to drop the tribalism in all MJ, in all crypto, before we get into how ridiculous these trolls are. We need to drop all this tribalism. It doesn't do anybody any good. There's no point of it. There's going to be winners and losers in all sectors, in all industries. So for example, crypto, there's going to be, I think 90% of cryptos are going to fail and go to zero, right? And there'll be 10% that they'll basically run the world, right? Just like right now with Google, Apple. So again, there's going to be winners and losers, both sides of the border. There's going to be, in terms of MJ, I think there's going to be winners in LPs. I think there's going to be winners in MSOs. There's also going to be winners in picks and shovels, so the retailers. There's also going to be ETFs, right? So we just need to stop the tribalism. And with regards to crypto, Bitcoin, right, is not scalable. We know this. It's great for a digital form of gold, right? That store of value, because it's deflationary in nature. But there's other cryptocurrencies like XRP that are deflationary in nature, and they're also faster and cheaper and scalable. So again, when something gets patched, just because it's first doesn't mean it's the best, right? So I would highly encourage you to check that out. But essentially, I go over what it. The high level overview right now, I guess I can do one, is just that we're comparing trends of what it was like in the early days. Again, we know that Amazon sold everything, sells everything, including the kitchen sink, but not in the early days. They started off selling books. And Ripple, actually a cryptocurrency company, compared itself to Amazon today. How dare they, right? Crypto nowhere near Amazon. And then you get people like this. So in a Facebook investment group, in an MJ Canara Biotech, I posted something just saying, just trying to help people out and just let them realize that, it was a pretty long drawn out process in crypto too. Not very many people made it. The whole point of the message was to just hold in there. I'm on here trying to kind of help you guys, and you get these internet trolls just not appreciative of anything and won't even have thoughtful discourse, or they'll just go and block you and say some kind of nonsensical BS, for lack of a better word. But essentially, I was just comparing the trends, right? And I said, I think something's going to happen similar to MJ, where we're in a multi-year bear market pretty much ever since 2018. And then we're going to have a huge face ripper rally to the upside. And, you get people like this laughing at the concept. So I just simply said, hey, what's so funny? Can we add a discussion as well? And this Dan Saint-Gelais, Rod Murray, the comparison between a tangible retail market and a very well elaborated Ponzi scheme. So I just said, you're uneducated, and then he blocked me and had no thoughtful discourse. So this is your typical, comical, classic, nonsensical, stereotypical internet troll. They just say stuff without making any sense or explaining why. And then the funny thing is, I wrote, awesome that this is public and people can see that you blocked me without even having thoughtful discourse. And again, this is no disrespect to this person. This is just, one example of many. But this is an example of your classic nonsensical stereotypical internet troll. And I simply said Ponzi scheme. Well, Funny that, Elon Musk invested, how much did he invest into Bitcoin? Between him and Tesla, it's in the billions. So interesting to know that, that Elon Musk invested billions of dollars into a Ponzi scheme, and, he's kind of buying Twitter at the moment, and all about free speech and democracy, and not to get political, but it's just fascinating that people don't understand that there's multiple banks, there's multiple countries, there's El Salvador made it legal tender. And I think there's better cryptocurrencies out there than Bitcoin. I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist who, to quote fellow YouTuber Moon Lambo, who can't get their shirt on in the morning and wears Velcro shoes. That must be the only way that they really get through life, right? Is Velcro shoes, because how do these people even tie shoelaces, right? It just doesn't make any sense. So I thought I'd come on, use my platform, because I'm thankful for the platform I have and the audience that I have in the MJ industry. And then one person on there, I won't get into it, but they said you can't compare crypto to MJ. Well, I can, and I did. And you can compare anything to anything. It's simply measuring what the adoption was like of a certain technology or product. Yes, certain products are different than others, and certain industries are different than others. But if we're going to compare crypto, we can look at the boom of the internet. If the internet of information versus the internet of value. For all you nonsensical, stereotypical internet trolls that are out there, we're just comparing the trends. That's all it is, right? We're talking about percentage-wise. We're not saying that, X MJ stock is going to go to Amazon's valuation or Amazon's stock price. That's what low IQ people think. We're just simply saying we're comparing two different industries, two different asset classes in their nascency, and how long it took for them to adopt. So why not compare the internet of value to the internet of information? And why not compare MJ to another huge emerging market that attracts a lot of the same demographic and investors? It's just emotions. All these charts show is human emotion. But of course, these people who don't really know what they're talking about, or new to the markets, or don't know anything about charting or technical analysis or any of those analysis tools, well, of course, they're not going to realize that we're talking about a human emotion, which hasn't changed in over probably 2,000 years, as far as I'm aware. So going to end it there, but I'm sure that this video will help a lot of people. If you were attacked or abused by a nonsensical, stereotypical, comical internet troll, send them this video. Also, if you have anybody that says don't compare it to Amazon, you have the video there. Just go to my POW group channel and search Amazon. Going to end it there, though, if you could, and if you're not an internet maxi troll or a Bitcoin maxi troll, if you could smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Again, it helps support me. It doesn't cost you anything. Subscribe to the channel. You'll be notified on the next video upload. And going to end it there. Thanks so much. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you again on the next video.